Welcome back, everyone. We are on day 29. This is the Menopause Energized program presenting the Healthy Heart Marathon Challenge. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. This is Sheila, registered nurse and health coach with Menopause Energized. We are on the almost to the finish line. This is day 29 of the Healthy Heart Marathon Challenge. Thank you guys for sticking around. I hope this has been very informative for you. Today, we are going to talk about brain and heart connection. So brain health and heart health. The American Heart Association emphasizes that protecting heart health protects brain health. Some studies show preventive measures like controlling blood pressure, exercising, and managing atrial fibrillation can decrease dementia risk. Cardiovascular disease harms the brain by restricting blood flow, increasing stroke risk, damaging white matter, and fueling inflammation. That's why heart health and brain health are inseparable. The heart and brain are in constant two-way communication. Each organ influences the other's functions, emotion, and health. It is a two-way dialogue, you guys. Traditionally, scientists thought the brain simply controlled the heart. New research now shows that the heart sends more signals to the brain than the brain sends to the heart. This is why it is so important to take care of your heart. Emotional states like anxiety, grief, or joy can directly alter heart rhythms, blood pressure, and risk of heart problems. This sends signals to the brain, which can then influence like mood, stress levels, and mental clarity. Here's a simple practice exercise of what I'm talking about, of how the heart sends signals to the brain. With the breathing exercises that we practiced a few weeks ago, what happens is that your heart rhythm with those breathing exercises becomes smooth and coherent instead of jagged and irregular during stress. The heart sends these coherent signals through the vagus nerve to the brain. Okay? And then the brain responds by reducing stress hormones, which improves focus and creates a calmer emotional state. Now, if you're stressed and your heart is racing, the brain receives this chaotic signals. Then you feel scattered, anxious, or even foggy. That's a direct example of how the heart influences the brain in real time. In short, what's good for the heart is good for the brain. By combining movement, diet, sleep, and stress management, and even social engagement, you build resilience against both cardiovascular disease that may also you may also have a lower risk, I should say, of dementia. So let's take a look at this a little bit more closely. As we said, menopause and your heart-brain connection. What you could do, just giving you a really simple heart-brain daily routine that you could do. And this all comes together with what we talked about from day one. So this is basically really like a review. But so in the morning time, remember we talked about you should always hydrate yourself in the morning when you get up. Never get up in the morning and wait till 12, 1, 2 o'clock before you have hydrated yourself. It's not good for the heart and it's not good for the brain. Always hydrate yourself in the morning with a glass of water or something light. So hydration is important, and then get yourself moving a little bit. Some will do the moderate exercise in the morning, which is fine. If you don't have a chance to do that, at least do some stretching to get yourself going. And then 3, mindful breathing. We talked about that a few weeks ago. You guys, it is so important to do breathing exercises. It helps the blood flow to the heart, which helps the blood flow to the brain. And sometimes you'll have more mental clarity. It works. I do it all the time. I do it while I'm working, because sometimes when I'm working really hard, I really feel like I'm not breathing. And I was like, okay, Sheila, start those mindful breathing exercises. And in the afternoon, you want to keep a mental workout because, again, they're saying that this possibly also can decrease the risk of dementia. Something in this world today we all worry about. I think all of us has had a family member or friend that had to go through dementia and Alzheimer's. And so we do the mental workout. If you're not really working, like if you're retired, read, pick up and read something, do a puzzle, keep your brain going. And then also, please stay socially active, whether it's calling your friend, someone that you can talk to that's a positive person. Of course, you don't always want to call someone every time you call them they have bad news or there's nothing never good, but not really, because really you might could help that person out as well. So I guess it could go both ways. So that's afternoon. Evening time, that you want to do your moderate exercise. Again, some people will do moderate exercise in the morning. They'll run in the morning before they do any other activity, but if not, then the evening is also good as well. Again, you want to get 30 minutes of exercise and 20 to 30, but the American Heart Association say 30 minutes of exercise in a week. We talked about that. We had a daily routine for your exercise for all 7 days. Go back to that video and review that as well. And then stress release again. We're going to talk about this a lot in our 8-week coaching program coming up. But for now, it is so important when you're in your menopausal years to keep a journal, to do journaling, to write down good things that happened to you today. You don't have to do it every day. We're all very busy, but it really helps to keep a journal. It gives you this, you're kind of self-evaluating yourself. What went well today? What didn't go well? What could I improve on? So we're going to be doing a lot of journaling in the 8-week coaching program, which when that comes up, that will be group coaching. It will be live on Zoom once a week for 8 weeks, and more information on that in the future. And then let's see, nighttime. I put it in blue, nighttime. Nighttime, you want to aim for about 7 to 9 hours of sleep. We talked about this as well in another session. That's good for your health as well, heart health and mind. Digital wind down. You should not be on your computer and decide to turn your computer off and go to sleep. You should have actually wind down and turned that computer 30 to 60, turned it off 30 to 60 minutes before you go to sleep. It messes up with your melatonin level. Melatonin is what helps us sleep, and our body only really synthesize and make that in the dark, believe it or not. But we did a whole session on that as well. Reading before going bedtime, that helps me a lot. Reading, matter of fact, I don't get much reading done. By the time I read, I'm pretty much sleeping about 15 minutes. Now, it don't work for everyone, but reading is good before going off to sleep. And then deep breathing exercises. Do those before you fall off to sleep. Do those mindful breathing exercises that we talked about in the beginning. So basically, that's all I wanted to tell you today. Just a little information on menopause and your heart-brain connection that is connected. There's signals that go both ways. They need each other. So we talked about that. I figured I would give you a little information on that. But look down in the link below. There'll be a free PDF on how you can get 7+ hours of restful sleep, especially for the ones that's in menopause, that's having hot flashes and night sweats. That will be in the link below. Also, please like, share, comment, subscribe, because after the Healthy Heart Marathon is over, Menopause Energized ain't going nowhere. We are still going to be here. We are going to be helping women with their challenges through their menopause journey. So basically, the Menopause Energized program is for women going through menopause, women's health in their menopausal years. This was just taking a segment out and doing a 30-day Healthy Heart Marathon. And I think that's really it for today. Until next time, day 30, take care of your heart. See you then.